Pontiac Ville. The Pontiac Ville is a full-size car that was the top trim model in the Pontiac line from 1971 to 1975. It displaced the Pontiac Bonneville, which had served as Pontiac's top trim model since 1958. The Bonneville was not discontinued, but shifted downward in the model lineup, effectively replacing the discontinued Pontiac Executive. The Ville and Bonneville shared a number of trim and design elements that distinguished them from the Catalina, and the 1971-72 Granvilles were built on a stretched wheelbase version of the GMB platform that nevertheless had identical interior dimensions to all other full-size Pontiacs. In addition to more luxurious interior trimmings, the Ville had distinctive chrome trim at the front and rear to set it apart from the rest of the Pontiac line. For 1974 only, the Ville had unique parking lights which wrapped around the corner of the front fender. The car was often sold with deluxe appearance options, such as sport wheels and vinyl tops. Rear fender skirts were featured on the 1973 to 1975 models. Standard equipment on Ville models included a 455 cubic inch V8, for 1975. A 400 cubic inch V8 was standard in the 455 optional, turbo-hydromatic automatic transmission, power steering and power front disc brakes. Popular options included air conditioning, power windows and driver's seat, tilt steering wheel, cruise control, AM/FM stereo with tape deck and much more. One of the rarest options available on Granvilles and other full-sized Pontiacs during this period was the adjustable brake and accelerator pedals offered from 1974 to 1976. The Ville enjoyed moderate success from 1971 to 1973. However, the oil crisis of late 1973 and early 1974 led to gasoline shortages, long lines at filling stations, and high fuel prices. These factors sharply cut into full-sized car sales in 1974 as buyers moved towards smaller cars. For 1975, the Ville became the Ville Brougham and included more standard equipment than in previous years, such as power windows and a carpeted trunk. This would be the final year for the Ville series, which included Pontiac's last convertible until 1983. For 1976, the Ville nameplate was dropped and the lineup was renamed Bonneville Brougham, returning that nameplate back to its former flagship status. Ville convertibles were rare, with production never exceeding 5,000 units per year during the model run. From 1973 to 1975 the Ville was Pontiac's only full-size convertible offering. 1971 and 1972 full-size Pontiac convertibles were offered in the entry-level Catalina line as well. There were no convertible Bonnevilles after the 1970 model year. The rarest of the Ville convertibles was the 1971 model with just under 1,800 examples built. The 1975 model was the most plentiful with just over 4,500 cars built, as being the final year of production increased demand. The Ville convertible had the lowest production amongst its corporate cousins, the Oldsmobile 88 Royale, Buick LeSabre, Centurion, Chevrolet Caprice Classic and Cadillac Eldorado convertible lines.